Viewer discretion is advised.
Boom, perfect timing.
"22-year-old Drayvon Ames and his 24-year-old pregnant fiancée, Aisha Harper, were pulled over by Phoenix police because their 4-year-old daughter was caught on surveillance camera walking outside of a store holding a large purple box of a baby alive doll. It's reported that an anonymous caller reported the theft of the doll. The family was followed back to their babysitter's apartment by a police car. Once their car stopped, Officer Christopher Meyer approached the vehicle with his weapon drawn and yanked the door open. Mr. Ames was then handcuffed, pushed to the pavement, and punched. Police then focused their attention on the visibly pregnant Miss Harper and her children. Once Miss Harper handed her child to a bystander, she was hurled face first into the police car. A concerned citizen recorded the encounter just as one of the officers was verbally threatening Mr. Ames.
Police?
Yeah.
It doesn't open. I promise. I promise it doesn't open.
You're gonna get shot! Get your hands off!
Get out the fucking car!
You are gonna
Get out the fucking car right now! Yes, get out now! Get out the fucking car!
You're empty out of the
I'm yanked out the car, and then I'm thrown on the floor. My face is on a hot pavement, knee in my back, for no reason at all, because I'm complying. My hands were up. I didn't resist at all, and I kept insisting that I'm complying with you, sir. Just to let him know, like, you're being overly aggressive. Can you, like, calm down or something? Even people in the background, bystanders, can you calm down? Whoa, whoa, whoa. If somebody said that, whoa, whoa, calm down. Everyone can see that in the video. Everyone can see that. That was in the apartment complex. Many witnesses seen that. And I'm just myself. I'm trying not to die, so I'm just telling him, can you calm down? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with you today, or can you just try not to stop hurting my family, attacking us, brutalizing us, and it was just trying to survive. That was just my basic mode of survival. Just let's be calm, because they can kill us and get away with it.
You recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Put your hands up. I don't give a Put your hands up. Hands up.
And Aisha, you're in the car. Your two young daughters are in the back seat. What are you thinking at that point?
Like, I think when it first began, like, all I could think of is, like, what's going on? Like, what just happened? You know, like, the way he came off so aggressively, it was just like, I didn't know at that time, like, what was gonna happen.
Hey, break your feet! When I tell you to do something, you do it!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just undecided.
You're not complying with me!
Yes, I am.
When I tell you to do something, you do it!
I am. I'm complying with everything, sir.
Okay, right now, shut your mouth!
Yeah, he cuffed me easily. I didn't resist or anything. He cuffed me, then yanked me up off the ground by the cuffs. Then he slams my head into the door and it closes. I don't know if you've seen that. He slammed my head into the door and it closes. Then he slammed me again against the door. And then he tells me to open your legs or spread your legs. I spread my legs, as you can see in the video. Then he also just kicks me and makes my legs like collapse. I like buckled my knees and everything. I'm just like, And I'm thinking, what's this for? He punches me in my back. Like, I don't know what this is for. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm complying with you. Why are you doing this? I'm complying.
Put the other key down. No one else in the car.
Hey, hey! Whoa, sir, come down!
Well, another officer had ran around the car and pointed his gun. He was on the driver's side at first, and then he obviously was talking to me. I'm telling him I don't have any weapons in here. I have my daughters. You know, we're all afraid. You can hear it in my voice. We're afraid. Then he comes around, opens his door with his gun still drawn out. So automatically my daughter gets out first, you know, and it's like, you know, what is he gonna do next since this other officer is so aggressive like that? So like all I did was fear my life at every like second that it went on. And like, I don't know, it's just a scary situation to ever been put in, let alone my 4-year-old and my 1-year-old.
And you ultimately handed your children to a complete stranger.
Yeah.
What are you thinking in that moment?
In that moment, I felt like so threatened by the police. So I'm like, no way I'm giving this officer my baby. You know, so I hear a lady like, you know, like yelling at them like to stop doing me like they're doing me. And, you know, and I asked her if she could grab my baby. I like instantly felt like I could trust her over an officer, which is very sad because I always taught my daughters that they protect the serve. But at that moment, she had to find out herself, you know, that that's not always the case. It's not like the officers was just bad. She tells me all the time, like, that's a bad officer, Mommy, bad. Like, you know, she was very scared. Never, ever had a gun pulled out on her.
You got like what? You got 4, 5, maybe 6 troops. Good 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more in the truck, so 11, almost 12 people here.
The couple was held for half an hour before being released without any charges. The family would file a $10 million lawsuit against the city of Phoenix alleging civil rights violations by their officers. Officer Christopher Meyer is the one seen on the video kicking Mr. Ames. He was finally terminated on October 22nd of 2019 after an investigation by the department's disciplinary review board. I looked over Officer Myers' police report and I found a lot of discrepancies and information left out. For example, in his police report, he never mentions that a fellow officer held the mother and 2 young daughters at gunpoint. He only writes Aisha was then removed from the vehicle. He also does not detail how he kicked the leg of the handcuffed father, Mr. Ames, only stating that he began to tense his arms and turn back towards me. I made him spread his feet. In the video, there is no indication that Mr. Ames is resisting or ignoring commands. Finally, Officer Meyer never mentions cussing at or making violent threats towards the couple. At one point in the witness video, Officer Meyer can be heard yelling, "I'm gonna put a cap right in your head." Myers also pointed his gun at the car occupied by the family. The report does not mention how the officers instructed the mother, Ms. Harper, to set the child down in the shaded area. In the video, Ms. Harper emotionally tells the officers that the baby could not walk and the ground was too hot to set her down. However, in the police report, Officer Meyer writes that she refused to put the child down and said she became loud, verbally abusive, and refused our commands.
And I do want to mention too that the officer kept grabbing on my 1-year-old that cannot walk telling me to put her on the effing floor, and like you're getting arrested for not putting her on the floor, which I refused. I refused to put my daughter on a hot 100 degrees floor, like when she's not walking. Like, what if she would have burns or anything, you know, like it could have been worse than what it was. And I refused to have put my daughter down, me being a mother.
Though the review board recommended a 6-week suspension without pay, Chief Jerry Williams said ultimately the disciplinary decision was hers. Quote, in this case, a 240-hour suspension is just not sufficient to reverse the adverse effects of his actions on our department. Meyer pulled his gun on the family and also kicked one of the parents during the arrest, end quote. The other officer who was involved in this case was issued a written reprimand. Chief Williams noted that the officer used inappropriate language during the arrest, but did attempt to de-escalate the situation. In 402 pages of Officer Meyer's personnel records, spanning 2.5 decades through a request under state public records law, the records fill in the background on an officer whose actions caught the world's attention, but whose past, up until that point, had been relatively unknown. Though Officer Meyer had been with the Phoenix Police Department for over 2 decades, much of that time, particularly in recent years, was spent with the Firearms Training Bureau, meaning for the better part of his career, Officer Meyer was not a patrol officer and instead spent his time teaching new recruits how to handle firearms. After more than 2 years and multiple hearings and appeals, the City of Phoenix Civil Services Board told Officer Christopher Meyer that his 2019 termination had been upheld. The board determined Officer Meyer did not violate all 4 charges levied against him regarding policy violations, but found evidence to support 2 that warranted his firing. They wrote in their decision to uphold his dismissal that Officer Meyer had been incompetent or inefficient, as well as abusive or threatening during his encounter with Drayvon Ames, Aisha Harper, and their children. Officer Meyer was a Phoenix cop for more than 24 years, but in less than 24 minutes, his decades on the force were defined by his very poor decisions. Finally, in 2020, the Phoenix City Council awarded Drayvon Ames and Aisha Harper a $475,000 settlement.
What did you think when you found out this all stemmed from your young child accidentally walking out of the store with a toy?
It just made my heart like just pound. Like that can happen to any family because their daughter takes something, that you want to react that way. Because they said that they seen a 4-year-old walk out with a Barbie doll. So you're going to bring all those officers, you're going to threaten to kill a family, shoot parents in the face, put a cap in someone's head, or however you want to say it, make children look at a barrel, squeeze a child's arm, try to pull it out of the socket.
Put her on the hot floor.
Tell a mother to put their baby on the hot floor. You want to throw a mother into a car head first. Oh, she could have lost the baby, thank God. You know, it's like all that over a Barbie doll, because they said, that's what they say. They said they seen the 4-year-old walk out with a Barbie doll. This can happen to anybody, and I really would hate to see that happen to anybody or someone dies over that, because I really feel like my family would have died over this, a Barbie doll.